Hello everyone, I am Susie.
I am Lucy.
Today we will take you to the Kids Castle. There are many good stories and lots of fun toys in the Kids Castle. Let's go together. Hooray! Hi my friend, today we are going to count this book and now let's get started. How many? A different kind of counting book. Talking about how many? This book is about numbers and counting, but it's different from other counting books. This book doesn't tell you what to count. It doesn't start with small numbers and end with big ones. Instead, you decide what you count on each page. You have many choices. The longer you look, the more possibilities you will notice. Look at this picture. How many do you see? Okay, I'm going to ask you questions. Now, how many pairs of shoes do you see? If you said 1, you're correct. How many shoes do you see? Good. And I will ask you, how many shoe holes do you see? If you see 20, you're correct. Okay. Then, how many shoes for the holes to go to? How many shoes do you see? If you said 16, you're correct. Okay, turn the page. If you thought how many do I see, then you get the idea. Maybe you will count the shoes. There are 2 of those. Or you maybe count pairs of shoes. There's 1 of those. How many? There is 1 box, but how many shoes? How many holes for the laces to go through? Those are eyelets. How many ends on the laces? Those are eglets. Maybe you'll count the yellow stitches or something completely different with other things. And you count. Now, how many do you see? This book was filled with sets of pictures. With this set, you will find many things to count. Some things change. Some things stay the same. Some things might surprise you. Ready to start counting? Good. Now, turn the page. How many? I will ask you questions. How many eggs are there? 1. If you said 1, you're correct. How many has taken away? If you said 11, you're correct. How many boxes are there? 1. Good. How many eggs are here? 12. You're correct. How many dozens of eggs are here? 1 dozen. How many boxes? 1 box. How many? I will ask you here. How many are fried? How many eggs are fried? If you said 5, you're correct. How many has been left? has been left in the box. If you said 8, you're correct. Now, how many has taken away? If you said 5, you're correct. You're correct. Okay, now turn the page. How many oranges? If you said 7, you're correct. Can you see the 7 one? Let me ask you one. Can you see the 7 oranges? You can see there's 6, but you can't see the 7 here. Where is the 7? Here. How many bowls? 1 bowl. Good. How many? How many oranges? 12. You're correct. Okay. How many seeds are there? If you said 6, good. That's correct. Then how many? Okay, turn the page. How many? How many seeds? 8 seeds, you're correct. How many cups of orange juice? If you said 1 cup, you're correct. How many cups there are? Glass cup there are 4. Good. Okay. How many are not cut? Whole oranges? 6. Good. How many? 2 avocados. How many? How many? How many the grapes are? How many seeds there are? 7. Okay. How many has no seeds? 8. Correct. Okay. Let me ask you how many tomatoes there are. There are 1. How many cut peppers there are? 5. Good. How many lemons there are? Good. Okay. How many green peppers there are? Good. And how many onions there are? Good. Okay, turn the page. How many? I'll ask you, how many pepperonis do you see? If you said 23 pepperonis, you're correct. Then how many raspberries there are? If you said 8, you're correct. How many mushrooms do you see? If you said 9,
Hello.
you're correct.
Yes. Where you are? Yes. Yeah. Claudia again from language
If you
science.
said 7, you're correct.
Thank you.
Okay, how many green peppers there are? If you said 4, you're correct. Okay, turn the page.
To extend it half an hour. So
How
an
many?
hour and a half. Just to let you know.
Okay, yeah, sure. But the link will be 1 link or 2
Okay,
link.
turn the page. How many?
1 for the first half an hour.
How
just to
many
talk with you.
cups of
And the
juice?
second one will
What
be
cups
for
are
the
juice,
for
right?
the
How
testing
many
that is.
avocado? One avocado?
Okay, thank you.
Half one
Thank you so much
avocado.
for letting me.
How many pieces of
Thank you.
pepper pieces there are?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
How many pieces of pepper pizza there are? If you said 2, you're correct. How many eggs there are? If you said 12, you're correct. How many dozen there are? 12? 1 dozen? And how many boxes there are? 1. How many shoes? 1. Okay, good. Let's turn the page. How many? How many apple seeds there are? If you said 2, good. How many whole apples there are? 2, you're correct. Then how many shoes there are? 2. How many empty avocado shells there are? 4, good. Okay, how many oranges? Good. Turn the page. Dear reader, have fun counting. Look closely. Notice new things. If you can't think, you can compare the apples and oranges. In case of grapefruit, remember there are both kinds of fruit. Relationship are important. 2 shoes make 1 pair. 12 eggs make 1 dozen. 15 avocado halves make 1 big batch of guacamole. When you can carefully and clearly state what you're counting, you're doing some great math. Okay, we finished counting. I will see you next time. Bye. So that's all for today. If you have nice stories or fun toys, remember to write to Susie and Lucy. We will share it with every kid in the first place. If you like our channel, remember to click on the subscription below. Susie and Lucy are waiting for you here. See you soon!